All right, triple digits already? Well, it's not impossible as we head into the upcoming week, as the heat actually does look like it will build. If we do hit 100 degrees this upcoming week, that'd be about a month and a half early, because our average first 100-degree day is not until July 1st. And if memory serves me correctly, last year, I don't think we hit a 100-degree day until like July 23rd or something like that. So we were behind schedule last year, could be way ahead of schedule this year. By the way, our earliest 100-degree day, well, that happened back on March 9th in 1911. So this is nowhere close to the earliest 100-degree day on record. And if DFW does hit 100 degrees this week, it would be the earliest since 2006. That happened on April 17th, 2006, when we hit 101. This afternoon, don't think it'll be triple digits in DFW, but could have quite a few triple digits out to the west. Look at Graham, Breckenridge, Eastland, 102, 103 this afternoon. Mineral Wells up to 100. Dallas to Fort Worth, pretty close, 97 to 98, 90s area wide. 97 to 98 would be a record high this afternoon. Didn't quite make the record yesterday. We hit 93 yesterday and the record was 95. I have us about 97, 98 this afternoon, and the record goes down a degree today. It's at 94, set back in 1993. So I think we have a good chance at breaking that record later on today. The good news is the air will be fairly dry this afternoon. Humidity is pretty much always with us, but not enough to make too much of a difference in that heat index later on today, which is good news. So the heat index may be 1 to 2 to 3 degrees hotter than the actual temperature. We do stay dry today, but we will be watching this cold front up in Oklahoma. Watch some storms kind of go up along that cold front this afternoon into this evening. And this will be one of those situations where kind of this complex or group of storms makes a run at North Texas late this evening and into tonight. Now, when this happens, sometimes these storms kind of have a mind of their own, kind of where they head and how long they'll survive. It does look like they have a good chance of likely surviving at least into northern, northeastern North Texas. But I can't rule out that maybe some of that storm activity tries to move its way into DFW. Looks like the farther north, the farther northeast you go, better chance for some of those storms. They could actually kind of survive through most of East Texas as we head into tomorrow morning. But could, this little cluster be shifted more to the west? Absolutely so. Kind of remains to be seen. When we get these storms kind of moving in like that, like I said, sometimes they survive a little bit longer than a lot of our computer models say, and sometimes they take a different path as well. They kind of have a mind of their own. So certainly possible to see some storm activity in DFW late tonight, but your better chances are the farther north and northeast you go, the farther west and south you are, you have a much lower chance of seeing a round of rain. I hope at least quite a few of you see some rain tonight, but I'm not guaranteeing it for everybody. Now, the good news is as those storms are moving into North Texas, they will be weakening, but they may still be strong enough to have a little wind and hail activity, especially for those a little closer to the Red River where those storms might be a little more robust as they move out of Oklahoma, but pretty low chance of any severe weather in DFW, if DFW even sees some storms. With that front does come a slight cool down tomorrow, 92 only for the high. The record's 94, so it's still near record heat, but we may be below that record high tomorrow, and then at or above record temperatures the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So no pattern change the rest of the week. In fact, that heat intensifies, and that's where we're talking about maybe seeing a triple-digit temperature in DFW somewhere in that late week time frame. But next weekend and into the following week, it does look like we could see a better chance for showers and storms and maybe a cold front working its way back into North Texas as well.